Hello and welcome back here in the Bricklink studio, and welcome back to a new update on my big cinema project, one of the biggest projects I'm working right now in my city called Brickgate. Last time we worked on the entrance area, adding more stuff, adding the elevator, adding the stairs going up here, preparing some stuff for the rest of the entrance area, and today I want to work once again here in that area, so stay tuned for a big cinema update. I already talked about that last time that I want to include here an area where you can buy your tickets, and I started working at that kind of cube here, adding some new minifigures, 3 new minifigures, so we have a total of 1,400 and I think 28 minifigures, I'm not sure right now. And you also can see that from the front where there's a cut through of the building. And I really like it because it adds some more realism as always here into that area. Of course, we also need some more stuff here. I want to print on that part here so you can really see that it's a ticket counter. I already started laying out some of the tiles here, connecting everything. Also added some plants here next to the windows to have some more color here because we have a lot of white, different colors of gray, black, so I think we can add some more green to make it a little bit more, realistic. I also printed some new parts on these big 8x16 tiles. These are some kind of posters of movies running here or upcoming movies. By the way, you can also buy them on my shop. I'm adding a link to it on the pinned comment and also in the video description, and there are a lot of other printed parts. These are UV printed, so it's just a part for an official Lego part, and I printed that on it, and we are going to include them also in the city, but a lot of people wanted to have them, so I decided to add them also to my shop, where you can find a lot of other stuff, especially also some stuff to the running World Championships here in the United States and Mexico and Canada. And here I'm added all these printed parts to the front of my cinema. We have the logo of the cinema and also 4 of these movie posters here. In a future update, I'm going to add some light on top of it so everything looks better, and we have some more light here at the entrance area. But already I think that's a very important and big addition to the entrance area to have these posters, and of course also the logo of that Astra Cinema. It adds more realism, it adds more style, and I think it looks so better than before with just adding these printed parts here, and also going to add some more at different locations in the city, maybe also inside the cinema, but I think they are quite a nice addition to make it more realistic, adding more storytelling and stuff like that. I also got some new fan posts. I got some minifigures here from a fan here in Germany, and they are kind of cosplay minifigures. It's something from Marcel. He also did a cosplay by himself. You can see on the right side. And I have these minifigures here now. And I had the idea to include them into the cinema right now next to the stairs, because there can be some people storytelling, like having these cosplays on, and there's a girl and her mother is taking a photo of her. So we have 6 new minifigures in that little area here, and I think that's just a nice little addition, a time of storytelling here in the cinema, and it perfectly fits. And by the way, we have that community project, so if you want to be included mainly here in that cinema project, you can send in your minifigures to the address you can find in the imprint, but be sure you have to send them to Germany, by the way. Also, you can see I added that kind of alien statue here. It's from one of the minifigure series, and I replaced the printed part here on the right side with another movie poster, and I removed the poster with the logo of the cinema and replaced that with a better looking movie poster, in my opinion. And as you can see here, everything comes together. We have really that realistic style on all these little parts you can find in a big cinema like that I'm building here. We have different kinds of little storytelling here, and so I think that's a very nice addition. Next up, I thought we need some more printed parts, so I designed that stud cola ad here, just printed here with my printer, as you can see here, on a 16x8 tile, a big tile here, just printing it here on that printer, and then I have that printed part I can include here. It's so better than just having stickers everywhere. I really like the ability to print here on the parts. We have the stud cola, refreshing since 1969. It's just a date I took because that's where was the first manned moon landing. It's just a little Easter egg. And when I did that, it was a time where the Artemis 2 mission was going around the moon. So I just took that date here and added the part here on the right side. So we had a very big white wall here. That's something I really do not want to have here. So I just added that stud cola ad here on that location. And yeah, I think I also added that little cinema 3 and 4 and parking sign here, because there's going to be in a future update the stairs going down, also the elevator is going down, and in the underground area you can find more cinemas, smaller cinemas, and also that's the way you can go to the parking lot, something I really want to add, and it's planned for years to integrate in the underground area of my city. And after adding a lot of new stuff, it's now time to talk about the upcoming stuff. And on the right side, we have a lot of space left here. I think we're going to add there the counter where you can buy your drinks, your food and stuff like that. Also adding more minifigures, of course, because we have a big cinema and the movies are running. So we have a lot of people inside buying stuff, buying tickets, buying drinks, going to the cinemas. And that's something I also want to integrate here. After we are done with the entrance area itself, we need to build up the roof on top of it. We have that roof that's going down like this, the rows on top of it. And that's something we can just include when we have done everything in that entrance area, because it's not so easy to work down there when everything on the top is closed. So that's, of course, something we need to do after finishing up the entrance area. But I think we're going to do that in the next update, finishing up everything here down. And yeah, I think we did a lot of nice stuff, nice additions today, and yeah, we are on a good track for that project. I think it's a big project. Once again, it's not as big as the train station project, but it's the biggest project right now. Also, as you can see here, I have only one connection here for the electricity for all the LEDs. That's going to be a problem because we have so many LEDs already that we have a little bit of problems. So I need to add another string going up here on the other side and need to cut the electricity into two separate lines here inside. So we have enough ampere everywhere here for all the LEDs that are already in and coming up in future updates. So that's a little technical addition I have to add. But on the other side, a lot of parts are also going in the next upcoming updates. And by the way, if you want to see more of my city and other projects here on my channel, just subscribe. And also, if you want to say anything, have anything in your mind, just feel free to write some comments. And by the way, as I said before, a lot of the printed parts I showed you today, I created for that cinema project. You can buy them in my shop, and the link is going to be on the pinned comment and also in the video description, and everything that comes into here for money from the shop is going to be used for other projects here on my channel. So you just get something and also give something for all the projects here. By the way, that's the entrance area that we need to build for the parking lot, and then we have a big underground area coming up with parking lots and corridors, so everything will be connected under the table. Also with the upcoming subway station, we already have a sign here that says going to the car park. That's something I added a long time ago, but finally that's going to be done in a future update. At least I hope so. A lot of projects left here to do, but mainly I want to focus here on the cinema project for the next update. So we are going to add some more parts here. So stay tuned for future updates.